Good morning, happy Friday. It is March 20th and I am home from work today because our work is trying to comply with the government regulations on quarantine right now. We all know what we're going through right now. And so they're having us half staff every other day at work just for the next week. So I drew the lucky straw that got me off today, and then I'm also off Tuesday and Thursday of next week. So we'll see how that all goes. But this is going to be kind of a homey one today. I thought I'd show you what I'm getting up to. I figured I would sleep in today, like a lot, because it's Friday and I have the day off of work, but I couldn't really sleep, and it's 8:30 right now. I've been up since a little after 7. I've been out of bed since a little after 7. Ooh, sorry, exciting news. Animal Crossing is out for delivery. I know everybody in the world is waiting to get their Animal Crossing New Horizon games, and if you can see this, ours are out for delivery. Yes. Some people's didn't ship, which, I mean, we would have understood if ours hadn't. They're trying to get essential supplies to people, and they're just under a lot of stress right now, but I'm so excited. Anyway, I just had my quiet time. I made some coffee in my Snuggles Are Fierce mug. I just love this mug. And then what I have in this cup, which I think I've shown you before, I got this for Christmas from Jason. It's Drogon from Game of Thrones. I have orange juice in here. Working on getting to that vitamin C. I want to keep the immune system as healthy as possible. I have these little mice here to wake up because I am such a nerd, you guys, but you know, nobody who's been around for long doesn't already know that. So these are the little mice that we bought at Sugar Boo. We bought one just this past trip in January. Sugar Boo is in Disney Springs. We bought one just this last trip in January, and then we bought the other one a couple of trips ago. And because I am such a nerd, I like to put them to bed every night and wake them up every morning. So there's one. That one's name is Chester. It's actually Manchester. Seriously, we are such nerds. And this one's name is Cornelius. And you know, as I'm doing this and calling myself a nerd, I'm thinking, why not put cute little mice to bed at night and wake them up in the morning and have something a little bit whimsical in your day? So I'm going to stop calling myself a nerd and apologizing for that kind of stuff, because I don't think we should apologize for things that make us smile and make us happy. So there's that. I'm also dropping my purse and my wallet and everything all over the floor right now, so don't mind me. So I'm just getting a couple of things taken care of. I just paid a doctor bill, and then I'm going to open this mail, and this is mail that I would usually be so excited to receive. It's my Magical Express luggage tags. My Magical Express letter. This is for our trip that Molly and I are supposed to take on April 16th. We are well aware that the chances are, they're not even slim to none right now. They're none. That Disney is going to be back in the normal operating hours, that everything's going to be back to normal by then. We just aren't going to make the final change until everything's announced. So, I think I talked about this in a previous video. Excuse me, but we did book hotel reservations for October because those can be canceled. It's a resort-only reservation, so we have a room reserved in October. We still have a room also reserved in April. We have not changed our flight yet because we're not going to get a refund on a flight we book in October if this one pans out. So we haven't changed the flight yet. My tickets are annual passes, or my ticket is an annual pass. So that there's nothing to do there. Her ticket, assuming Disney handles it the same way they have for for through the end of March. They've extended those tickets out to the end of the year. I think that's what will happen. So once that happens and they've done that with her ticket, then we'll reschedule our flight. We'll be good to go. We're not super concerned about it right now. We're bummed, obviously, but I think we've made our peace with it. So we're just waiting for the announcement from Disney. But the other thing that I need to do, so I do always like to check my planner every morning. You're sort of getting a little glimpse of what I do on a daily basis, except that it's all a little bit out of order and stuff because usually I'm trying to get ready to go to work at the same time, and this stuff is a little bit more hurried. But yeah, I thought I'd show you anyway today. Still get the general idea. So I'm a couple days behind in crossing off days on my calendar. My planner is from Erin Condren. It's a life planner. Oh, look at this. It's an International Day of Happiness. Isn't that lovely? And I can show you the outside. I think it's so pretty. The front has my name on it, so I'm not going to show you that, but I do really enjoy it. It's a nice planner. I didn't go into a ton of detail this week, I have to admit. No stickers or anything, and I usually do, but yeah, I mean, there is nothing for today except game night and then Animal Crossing this weekend. Nothing really to work on. Nothing really to work on as far as the planner is concerned. And then I do have this little notebook that Jason bought me for Christmas. I love this. It's not really a notebook. They're all like little post-it, like sticky pads, but I really enjoy it. And we do have a few to-do things here, so I can check off the bill that I just paid. And then I'm gonna do my hard drive right now. So we have these hard drives because I have an Apple laptop. It's a MacBook Air, I think it's a MacBook Air. I love it, but it has no memory capacity whatsoever. So we have these Toshiba hard drives. I just ordered them on Amazon. I don't remember how much it was. I want to say it was about $50 or $60 maybe. I'll put a link to it in the description below because I really do like them. They're very nice, but they come with no instructions. And you have to format them separately for Mac versus PC, and Jason's laptop is a PC. So I am going to get about to doing that right now. I'm going to format the hard drive, and then I'm going to get some footage uploaded. And then I'm not sure what I'm going to get up to, so I will be back to chat with you after I get this done. Hello, it is a little bit later. I actually didn't check to see what time it was, so let's see what it is. It's 9:25. Oh my goodness, it's so early. It feels later to me because I'm home, and I'm not usually up this early when I'm home, but it's good. I actually hopped in the shower real quick just to kind of rinse off and feel a little fresh. Have my Frey Life sweatshirt on, celebrate the little things. And I just got notification that our Animal Crossing games are out for delivery. Did I already tell you that? I might have already told you that, but yeah. I just signed up for text notifications, so when it gets delivered I'll know, because usually the UPS guy does not ring our doorbell, and I would hate for those to sit outside for too long, especially when I'm here. So here is the situation right now. I am getting ready to play some No Man's Sky. Can't play Animal Crossing yet, so we're gonna play some No Man's Sky. And I've got some friends here. All my lions, that's Richard, and Russell, and Rhett, and Roland, and Riley. And there's Radcliffe and Reginald and Rehoboam over there. And anytime I show these guys, I always feel like I should apologize. Woo, glary. Because I'm an adult with stuffed lions, but I'm not going to apologize for that. They're my buds. They are amazing snugglers. They're super good listeners. They never ever talk back or give you unsolicited advice. I mean, come on. Although to be fair, they do all have their own voices. Because, of course. But yeah, so I'm going to go play some No Man's Sky. And yeah, I do have my laptop here. If I need a break or get bored, I may go check out some of my other YouTube channels that I follow. I like to watch them on my laptop because then I can comment and all that good stuff. But yeah, that's what I'm up to right now. So I'll check in with you in a bit. Eek! Look what's here. They're here. Our Animal Crossings are here. That's my phone. I'm getting a text. I'm so excited. But it's only 10:40 and I told Jason I wouldn't play until he gets home because I want us to be able to play it together. So it's gonna be a long day. Yeah, he just texted and said, man, you have to sit there all day looking at them. But I'm still playing No Man's Sky and I'm quite enjoying it, so I'm sure I'll be fine. But I'm so happy we have it. So happy. I cannot wait to start playing this tonight. Someone's home.
Video game food.
Yeah. Pizza. Slim Jims. Slim Jims are my weakness, so I got a bunch of baby boxes because they didn't have a regular box. Ooh, big old bag of chips.
Strawberry Sour Patch.
I love the strawberry Sour Patch. Those are so good.
Twizzlers.
Twizzlers. We like to have Twizzlers around here. Those are actually relatively low fat too. So.
There's your ranch.
Some smooth ranch dip for the chips.
Just milk.
Milk. Good thing to have around. Ooh, gummy bears.
And we got the watermelon.
Ooh, the watermelon are good too. Those fruit Sour Patch Kids are the best.
And just in case we need a chocolate.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea to have some chocolate in the house just in case. Was it crazy? Were a lot of things out, or?
Yeah, there was a lot of things out.
Yeah.
No toilet paper, of course.
Of course. No thermometers.
Cub or, yeah, no thermometers. That's Walmart and Cub.
Oh my goodness.
There was a lot of people in line at Walmart, but I used the self-checkout, and that went pretty fast.
Good, good. Hello.
Hello.
It's about 9:30ish. We are in bed getting ready to watch some Big Bang Theory like we do. But we thought we'd let you know what we thought of Animal Crossing so far. That's literally pretty much all we did tonight. Isn't it? I mean, we had dinner. We watched one episode of House while we ate dinner.
Yep.
We played Animal Crossing till we had done pretty much what we could for the first night. And then I talked to my mom and dad for a little while, but otherwise that is all we did tonight. What'd you think of it? First impressions?
It's fun. It's a lot to do. A lot
Yeah.
more stuff than the old ones.
Mm-hmm.
Crafting, and you start with nothing. Like in the other ones, you started with some of the city buildings, but here you have to like build all those too. Or
even all the characters have
earn
nothing.
them or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like some of it's so cool. Like the leaves of the trees are moving,
Yeah.
and even like Tom Nook is working out of a tent. Your
Yep.
new people that are on the island with you, they're living out of tent. Like you are all brand new.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool.
That's fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a lot to do.
It is.
And they give you
But-
there's bells like there always have been, but there's miles now that you can
Yeah.
earn, and there's tasks that you can do.
Yeah.
So if you do get bored, there's something you can work for.
It's almost reminds me
But
a
you don't
little
have
bit
to.
of the. Remember towards the end of
they added,
New Leaf, they added. What was that called? It was like a little orange machine. It was like cat
Yeah.
points or something.
Felt like that.
It was like an orange cat, and it was cat points. And you could go do things and earn points, and then you could buy things with it. It's
Yeah.
a similar system to that.
So if there's a task that you want to do, you can do that.
Yeah.
Or you can just play whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's going to be fun, I think.
I think so too. And tomorrow's plan is literally to do that all day. Anyway, we'll check in again tomorrow. Maybe I'll show you a little bit of the game. Because it's really, really fun.
I have our new sign-off.
Oh, he has a new sign-off.
Yeah.
Okay.
From the best movie ever.
Okay.
To make a long story short, too late. Good night.
What's the best movie ever that's from?
If you don't know, it's Clue.
Oh. That's the dumbest movie I've ever seen. All right. Good night.
Let's start with some orange juice. Let's get some vitamin C going.
By the way, good
Help
morning.
your immune system. We're starting right away. We don't got time for good morning.
Okay, time for good morning. It's
Okay.
Saturday morning.
Are you having an orange juice?
I am having an orange juice. I actually bought the orange
What
juice.
else are you having? A
I'm having
flapjack.
cinnamon and maple flapjack. These Kodiak cakes are delicious, and you just put water in to a certain point and then microwave them for a minute. They're so good.
And we got Cup of Joe. Let's see what that looks like. You just saw it. Doom, 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 and it's done.
Hello.
Hello.
It's later. It's like 12:45. We're getting ready to have some lunch. Like, we literally fell into a hole of Animal Crossing, and all of a sudden it's almost 1 o'clock.
That's the plan, though.
What do we think of it so far?
It's fun.
It's really fun.
There's a lot to do.
Even just today, there's been so much more. Like, we have our houses built. We got our pole vaulter so we can go over our rivers. He came and visited my town for a little bit.
Oh.
It's really fun. But we're going to take a break. We're going to go get some lunch and probably watch a little TV or something. We'll get back to it in a bit, but we still got our little setup like I had yesterday. There's only 2 lions here today, but we got the couch all pulled out. So we're both sitting here on the same couch, and I'm playing on my Switch Lite, and he's playing on the regular Switch on the TV. So, you like playing with it on the TV?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm used
How's yours on
to.
there?
It's fine because we're used to. So Animal Crossing before this was on the DS, so I'm used to it being a little handheld.
Well, if you end up playing some No Man's Sky, I'll pull it off and see what it's like on the little.
Oh yeah, I might, because I got into No Man's Sky yesterday. But yeah, I mean, this is what we're doing today.
Yeah.
We filmed our trip report. It's uploading right now. Ooh, there's like a gross. Nope, it wasn't a smudge. It's a weird square. You know how your cameras all of a sudden do like the weird squares around people, like it's doing on your head right now? Really? Alright, let's go see what we can scrounge up for lunch. Walk time.
Walk time.
Taking a walk. It's about 35, you said?
35 degrees, I think. It's at the app, yeah.
It actually feels gorgeous right now.
It's a different time of year, so
Yeah.
the sun is a little warmer.
Yeah, it feels really nice. Show you the sky is nice and blue. Thought we would just get some fresh air. I was just saying, it's weird for us because we don't mind being in the house, so we don't necessarily get like stir crazy like some people do being stuck inside. But as soon as you come outside, you realize your body really does need to get up and move around and be out in the fresh air a little bit.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go take a little bit of the long way to get the mail. So not a huge walk or anything, but just get ourselves out for a minute. Hello. It is a lot later, like 10:15 or 10:20, and it's dark in here, so I apologize. That's like kind of blurry in the picture. It's just not great, but we're sitting on the couch, and I just realized we never even showed you any Animal Crossing, even though that's literally what we've been doing all day. All day. I mean, we did go out for a walk, which you saw, and we went for a little drive, but otherwise, we both played a little bit of No Man's Sky.
Yep.
But otherwise, we've been playing Animal Crossing. He's popping on mine right now, so you can see. I feel like I already showed you guys this before, but maybe not. And you can like hardly see it right now, but it's 2 different sides. It's a case for the Switch Lite. It's Tom Nook decor. We got that at Target. And this. Oops! I just dropped my case on the floor.
How did you do that?
I don't know. There I am. I mean, I'm in my underwear because I like put PJs on, basically, because I thought it would be kind of fun. But he's gonna just run me around a little bit. One of my neighbors. It's so cute. I just love it. I haven't run into any tarantulas yet, but he was killed by several tarantulas tonight. Ooh, a fish.
Whoops.
Oh, man.
That was bad.
Cost me a fish. It's so fun because it's so, like, it's kind of mindless. Like, it's just very peaceful. We're really enjoying it. It's fun. Now we're going to head in the bedroom. We'll probably watch a Big Bang Theory or something like that. But we look like we have alien eyeballs right now because of the glare, so. Alright. Well, we're gonna go to bed and we'll talk to you tomorrow. Good night. Sunday morning. What are we doing?
We're at home again.
Who's surprised? Actually, we're making macaroni and cheese. The best macaroni and cheese in the world.
Yeah.
Kraft dinner.
And like the gluttonous people we are, we're making one box for each of us.
Of course we are. Just in case you've been living under a rock your entire life and don't know what Kraft dinner is, this is Kraft dinner. It's delicious. We're on a walk.
We're on a walk.
We decided we need to go out. We're actually standing right in front of a funeral home. Sorry, I don't mean to be disrespectful, but there's no one in there. We're...
funeral home services place.
Funeral services, true, not a funeral home. We're like kind of paying attention to who's got people out and who doesn't. We crossed the highway that's near our house and we're walking by a little strip mall.
Look at Kohl's, if you can see, it's...
Kohl's is closed. There's a handful of people at PetSmart, which I'm assuming is because of pet food and medication.
Pretty small though.
Yep. There's several cars here, but this is Chipotle.
Yeah, there's a lot of people
and
like picking up
maybe
stuff.
Clive's. I don't know if Clive's is doing takeout or not, but
I
it
don't
could
think
be,
there's any lights on in there.
But I don't think so.
And
Jimmy
there's people
John's is
down
open.
there's Noodles down there, and
Yeah.
Jersey Mike's and Caribou.
Jimmy John's right here.
Jimmy John's.
They're open for pickup and delivery.
Yeah.
Not much, so this parking lot not being completely full is weird.
Yeah.
This is usually jam-packed
Especially with
full.
the Clive's restaurant, because that's
sit down. It's like a sports bar kind of, and it's always busy. It's eerie. I keep saying I want to not talk about this a ton on my upcoming videos because it's just nice to have a little bit of escapism, but this is the first one we're doing that's not a weekly vlog, and this is the first weekend that's been quite this crazy, so.
there's still people coming in for Chipotle. I think they're order online stuff. So.
I think so, yep.
Do you want to walk a little or no?
Yeah, we're gonna walk a little bit. We were getting bored with the same old walk in our park, plus we're lazy and we hate walking, so this makes it more interesting. I mean...
We don't have to film going by Chipotle, I guess.
Huh?
Should we film going by Chipotle?
Oh, alright. We're gonna pause so we don't look like weirdos.
Okay.
Look in the window of Clive's.
I don't know if you can see very
I
well.
don't know if you can tell, but it's like all the tables are up. It's really weird.
And
It feels a little like The Walking Dead out here.
Chipotle, there was like 2 people in there, and then the other people were waiting outside to go in.
The Grubhub and DoorDash people wait outside.
To get their stuff or whatever. So.
Yeah. Isn't that weird? Well, that's how I picked up my stuff at the local restaurant down the way the other night. I had to pick it up outside.
Oh yeah. Sports clips.
We're reading all the signs.
Closed until further notice.
Can you get your hair cut?
The Sprint
They're
is
closed.
temporarily closed. Jimmy John's
is curbside, so you can't go in. Oh, no more than 5 guests in at a time, 6 feet apart.
Cold Stone, hey, that's open.
But they're not really an eat-in place.
No.
So
Circus animal cookies. Look at this one.
Ooh,
That looks good.
awesome.
Golden Oreo ice cream.
Strawberry.
Wings Financial.
Credit union.
Lobby temporary closed.
But they have an ATM right there, so that's not too bad. It's getting...
This is open. What's this? Reading and math.
Learning Center.
Learning Center.
I mean, like, it isn't real enough over the last couple of weeks, but it's getting insane.
Oh, look at area homes for sale.
Yeah, who wants to buy a house?
All expensive. We're not very good at framing ourselves.
No, we're not, but you know, all salons are in order to close on the 28th.
Yep.
I thought that was the case. Here's Caribou. They're open, but I think drive-through only. I don't think. Oh, you can go in.
Our in-store seating area is closed.
So they're still letting you go in. Starbucks just announced they're not even letting you come in and pick up your orders anymore. It's all drive-through. And I believe the Starbucks that don't have drive-through are just shut down for right now. But I think most of them do. Kohl's has nothing essential. There's nothing necessity there, so.
I need my underwear.
Well, I mean, you can wear dirty underwear if you have to.
Oh, flip them inside out. Should we go see if Menards has toilet paper?
Yeah, right. We are okay on toilet paper right now.
Yeah.
If this goes on for months.
But the parking lot is really full.
It's packed. Like, I don't know how I feel about it. Because I know we keep talking about how we think some of this is overblown, but our government is asking us to stay home, and people are clearly like, screw you.
Yeah. Well, you still have to get some stuff, I guess.
You do, but isn't it a little bit like, do that many people have to be at Menards? That's busier than sometimes a regular Sunday.
But you also have, a place like that, you've got a lot of small business contractors and things like that that need supplies. And
well, and my sister had mentioned to me,
still, if you're going to have a plumbing problem, you're going to have a plumber out or electrician or whatever.
My sister had mentioned to me that she thought maybe Menards was packed because people are doing a lot of home improvement projects while they're off.
Yeah.
But I wonder too if a lot of independent contractors are
stocking
like who do outside work but can't work right now, are stocking up and having people pay them to do in-home projects so they don't lose out on their income.
Woo!
Okay, I'm not sure if we should be proud of that or not, but I think they were just excited that we're out and filming.
I don't know. They could tell we were talking to the camera. So.
Oh, that's funny.
Yes.
We got Pervy over here with his dark glasses.
We just went for a walk. And when it's cold outside, these take forever to turn back. So I'm gonna be Joe Cool right now.
Okay, so I know this has not been like the super most exciting home, we're calling it a home vlog. Super most exciting, but we just got back from a walk, which you saw a little bit of. But we did something kind of fun today that we've seen a bunch of people doing. You've probably seen it before.
It's the WDW Prep School bracket, Disney ride bracket.
Yeah, if you go to WDW Prep School, it's Walt Disney World Madness 2020. Print one out and do it. It's so fun.
Yeah, it's kind of fun.
And okay, so we're just gonna like go through it and tell you what we picked.
Are we going all the way through it?
Do you want to?
Or just like our top, our grade 8 or something, or Sweet 16?
Okay, we'll give you our Sweet 16. Oh, bully.
And then it's on.
The battery's flashing. We're back. Pervy Glasses is still here.
It takes forever for these things to.
It's because it's cold outside. It's not like that when it's warm out.
No, it changes quick.
He wears them at Disney and stuff, and it's actually nice there. They wouldn't be handy if they took this long during the summer.
No, but it gets when it's cold out, it like takes them a while.
Okay, so we won't go through the entire thing. We'll go through our Sweet 16 picks. So you read them off, and then do you want me to give my answer first or yours?
You can give yours first.
Okay, so
we'll start at the Animal Kingdom region.
Okay.
So the number 1 seed, and I picked, or it's still there, was Flight of Passage. We're doing this bracket here.
Okay, that one.
4.
Got it, yes. And mine was also Flight of Passage.
All right, and that's versus, for me, it was the number 5 seed, Kilimanjaro Safaris.
I don't know about seeds. I don't do sports.
Well, they have the numbers over here. I guess we can avoid that.
I do watch hockey and football, and I understand what's happening in the game, but I'm not,
Okay, so we had Flight of Passage versus the Kilimanjaro Safaris.
That's also what I had for that.
Okay, and then who won in that game?
In mine, the Safari.
I picked Flight of Passage.
The Safari won for me by just a nose because it has lions. Yep, can you see one back there? I love lions.
Yeah.
Flight of Passage, don't get me wrong, is amazing, but the Safari beat it for me.
All right, so then we've got the Navi River. I have the Navi River. You have
the Maharaja Jungle Trek.
Okay, versus Expedition Everest.
I have Everest also.
And then for winning that one,
Everest wins.
I have the same. Mm-hmm. All right, so we'll just go down to the Hollywood Studio Regional then.
Oh, do we? Oh,
or do you
okay.
want to finish the Animal
Let's
Kingdom?
finish Animal Kingdom all the way out to Who Won Animal Kingdom.
Okay. So then I have in the grade 8, I've got Flight of Passage versus Expedition Everest.
And I have the Safari versus Expedition Everest.
And who's the winner?
Everest.
Everest is the winner for me. So in the final 4, Animal Kingdom is Expedition Everest.
Yes. And just an FYI, I think you probably already get this, but there is like a bunch here first you pick from, and then there's the next
I mean,
group.
there is the 64, just like a March Madness.
Yeah, we're just not
We're
gonna
just not gonna do them all.
That would need to be a full video.
Yeah.
So, okay.
So the Hollywood Studios, I have Rise of the Resistance versus Tower of Terror.
So do I. Now let me just tell you, my pick before that was, well, going all the way back, because I know people know I didn't ride Rise of the Resistance. It was Rise of the Resistance versus Voyage of the Little Mermaid to begin with. I've never done either one. I can pretty much guarantee I'm going to enjoy Rise of the Resistance more. And then the next group was Rise of the Resistance versus Star Tours. I don't like Star Tours. So I'm going to enjoy Rise of the Resistance more. So just a FYI, because people know I didn't ride that.
All right, then who do you have winning that one?
Tower of Terror.
All right, this was very hard because I love Tower of Terror, but Rise of the Resistance is a special ride. It's something like anything else, so I went with that.
And it's entirely possible I may have done that if I had ridden Rise of the Resistance too. But
so then the next one I have it's Rock and Roller Coaster versus Slinky Dog. And who did you have?
mine is Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. Again, I haven't done it, but I hadn't done anything in that group, so I went with the one I think I'm gonna like the most versus Slinky.
All right, and then who won that?
Slinky.
I also picked Slinky Dog. So then we have Slinky Dog. I have Slinky Dog versus Rise of the Resistance. And I went with Rise of the Resistance.
And I have Slinky versus Tower of Terror, and I went with Tower of Terror.
All right, so Hollywood Studios, Rise of the Resistance, and Tower of Terror. That's the difference.
Yeah, so we're different on that one.
All right, the Epcot Regional. I have Soarin' versus Spaceship Earth.
I have the Grand Fiesta Tour versus Spaceship Earth.
That beat out...
Yeah, that beat out Soarin' for me, and let me just clarify. Soarin' is a better ride itself, but the Grand Fiesta Tour, that whole setting and just everything about it, it just conjures up nostalgic
good
feelings. I just love it back there, so it edges Soarin' out that way for me.
All right, then who do you have winning in that?
Versus Grand Fiesta Tour and Spaceship Earth. Spaceship Earth.
I also have Spaceship Earth winning. I think we have the... No, we don't have the same here. No. It's World Showcase versus... I have versus the Seas with Nemo. You have...
Test Track.
Yep. I picked World Showcase to win that.
So did I.
Okay.
And I know World Showcase isn't a ride, but for Epcot they got creative and they did a lot of shows and meet and greets and stuff.
And they have shows on the other ones too, but... Because they had to pick 16... Well,
There aren't-
actually they picked 18 from each because they had a play-in game. But...
Yeah, there aren't that many in Epcot without including that, but World Showcase, I mean.
All right, so who do you have from the Final Four and then Epcot then? You have Spaceship Earth versus...
Versus World Showcase.
Yep, who do you have winning?
Spaceship Earth.
I also have Spaceship Earth in my Final Four.
I love Spaceship Earth.
All right, now we've got the Magic Kingdom. We've got Pirates of the Caribbean versus Haunted Mansion.
I also have that.
I have... Go ahead.
Haunted Mansion.
I have that the same. And then we have Big Thunder Railroad versus the People Mover. You have the same? Yep. Who do you have winning?
People Mover.
I do too.
Isn't that weird? I love Big Thunder Mountain, but the People Mover,
again,
it's
that's so...
favorite.
I don't know. That's so... Yeah.
We're so weird.
All right, so this People Mover versus Haunted Mansion.
That's who Magic Kingdom comes down to for us. Is the Haunted Mansion versus the People Mover. It's Haunted Mansion.
Yep, me too.
By a mile.
So our Final Four is Haunted Mansion versus Expedition Everest. And that's the same. And then Spaceship Earth, you have versus Tower of Terror. I have versus Rise of the Resistance.
So we're very close.
All right, so who's in the final championship game for you?
Haunted Mansion, Spaceship Earth.
And I have Haunted Mansion and the Rise of the Resistance.
And again...
That was tough. I love Spaceship Earth.
Well, and Haunted Mansion and Spaceship Earth, again, to me, not necessarily the greatest rides, but so... It's the theming, it's the feel of it. We have very nostalgic, like Spaceship Earth. We were at Disney on a night when it was freezing cold, like 40 degrees, and we have this like super cozy memory of riding
being
Spaceship
warm,
Earth, and it was warm and we were all cuddled in, so it's that kind of a thing. Haunted Mansion 2. Haunted Mansion is probably a better ride in and of itself.
And be honest, that was my first ever
dark ride.
That
was his
my
first
first ride
experience on
ever.
Well, it was your first ride ever.
It was my first ride at
But
Disney
particularly
World.
of a Disney dark ride
Yeah.
type ride.
And so that helps, but I love it anyway.
So,
The championship.
for me, it's between Haunted Mansion and Spaceship Earth, and Haunted Mansion wins.
And well, mine was Haunted Mansion versus Rise, and Haunted Mansion wins.
Haunted Mansion is our
Yeah,
champion.
that's my favorite ride.
It's so good. And honestly, if I was to, of my final 4, Haunted Mansion, Spaceship Earth, Tower of Terror, Everest, Tower of Terror and Everest are 2 of the best rides on property. So just based on the ride experience, they would probably, one of those would have won.
And Tower of Terror probably would have made it a lot longer for me
If not Rise.
If it wasn't Rise of the Resistance.
And I'm curious to see if my opinion on this will change
Yeah.
once I've actually ridden Rise of the Resistance,
Yeah.
because I haven't done that yet.
So
We're going to keep these because I think it'd be fun to pull them out every once in a while
It'll
and
probably
see if it
change,
changes. Or maybe even have to like change some of the rides.
once we ride some of these too. Yeah.
Because there's a few that we hadn't done.
A
But
lot of the shows we haven't seen. So
yeah, we haven't seen hardly any shows, but it's so fun. I would highly recommend.
if you're a Disney fan, yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, it's so cool that they came up with this because everyone's in the same boat right now. Everyone's cooped up in their house, losing their minds. So
And not get to do a bracket this year for basketball.
yes. Yeah, and I know that doesn't mean anything to me, but I know that's hugely disappointing to a lot of people.
Yeah.
That's a fun thing that everybody does. They get together and they have their parties, and nobody's able to do that. So, yeah, it was fun. We're going to close it out here, I think, for the weekend, because honestly, I mean, you know what we're going to do the rest of the day. We're going to play Animal Crossing.
Oh.
We're going to go get some stuff put together for tomorrow. We both have to go to work tomorrow. I think we already said that. So we're going to go get some stuff kind of organized and put together for that, but then we're just going to chill and play some Animal Crossing, maybe some No Man's Sky, watch some TV. That's honestly probably it. But we just watched Brogan's YouTube video on Animal Crossing, and she had some good tips. A couple of things that we hadn't even realized.
Yeah.
So I will link her channel in the description box below, because she's got a ton of good videos anyway. I love watching her weekly vlogs, but that one was that was fun to watch right now. When we're starting to play, we already have a couple of things we want to hop on tonight and try to do because we saw them on her video. I'm trying to think. Anything else?
Nope, that's it. We don't stop
He wants to
rambling.
say goodbye right now. He hates talking.
We're not on the news here to drag it out. We don't have to fill time. We
Oh boy.
can be done.
Do you see Russell back there? Is he not just the cutest little thing? Yeah. We'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.